How's everybody doing? I know a bit of pulled pork later.
All right.
Bro, comedy's, sometimes always the best comedy. Who cares? Because if you got oh shit,
So that's why you give us the alcohol. That makes sense.
Yeah, so that way it's like, oh shit. Like, how bad does your life have to be down south to get measured in redneck? Who lives like that? But, alright, what's up? My name's Eric. You can call me Little D or The Hobbit because I'm best known as The Hobbit. You told me earlier that you were gonna bring salad. And it's like, oh look, that's not the first salad I ever got tossed at me, and not the last. But it's like, and I bet that's not the first salad you tossed. It probably won't be the salad either. So, hey, I mean, we all toss salad every once in a while, right? Like, especially if you're in college. Yeah, if you were in college, you definitely experimented. Shit, who doesn't? Oh, no, wait, that was the Boy Scouts. I'm sorry, Katniss Everdeen. But, so yeah, no, I grew up local. Actually, I'm from Lucinda. And funny enough about Lucinda is if you go there,
You don't come.
nobody would see me if I didn't go stand up or get flashed by my little cock.
Ow! Definitely have to say thank you to Kanye here for inviting us all here.
Yeah, Kanye! That's right, baby.
I do have a couple of funny stories here. The first time I met Kanye,
What's her face?
me and my friends thought she was very interesting. And when we say that,
Get it going.
and the reason why we say that is that she would tell us her backstory, which is really interesting, but we just thought she was just some nutty person, and not realizing that she was actually on the Howard Stern show. And she told us that Keanu Reeves lives in Tynesta, that she was at the Rainbow working there, and met Lenny and Jonathan Davis. And then all of a sudden I see on her Facebook post somebody commented, it's like, hey, I miss you working at the Rainbow. And Jonathan Davis still kind of talks about you, how you were the best bartender there. And it's it's cool that we hung out with Lemmy and stuff. And I'm just like, what the hell? I actually looked, I'm like, is this her, making a fake profile and putting on this? No, it was a real profile. And all of a sudden, out of random, on YouTube, shows up her getting a haircut on the Howard Stern show. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, what's your band again? She goes, Jail Weddings. And it's a music video with her in there. And I'm like, shit, maybe Keanu Reeves does live in Tynesta. And
He does!
And the ironic thing is that my family owns a cabin.
I'm 20 minutes
I'm right now thinking that I might be neighbors with Keanu Reeves. At this point.
Hook it up!
But another thing that was really funny is that me and my cousin Taylor, who unfortunately has since passed away, we were watching this documentary called Grey Gardens, and we interacted with Katya and her mom, and then we were just like, oh my god, this is them. And we were we never wanted to tell her that about this whatsoever, but at a end she goes, by the way, have you ever seen the documentary Grey Gardens? That's me and my mom. We're like, oh, sweet, it's okay to actually let her know.
Sorry.
Colin sucks.
No.
Katya sucks!
Katya!
You gotta kill it with the mating man.
Damn you!
It's all Katya.
Why, Oil City?
Why? I didn't know she's leaving you.
But no, this place has a lot of history, Oil City. Being from here, you never really realize that until you think about it. And
And then
when
you
you
show up on Unsolved Mysteries, and it's like, holy shit!
Yes!
It's like, oh, shit!
It's like, wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of history, dark history. It's oil
Hell
and
yeah!
murders that were unsolved.
Nightmares!
It's history, but it's dark.
Yep.
Oh, it's nightmares.
Well, what's funny is that in Franklin, fucking John Wilkes Booth lived there. And what's funny is that he tried starting an oil company, and since he was a stage actor at the time, he called it the Dramatic Oil Company. So, what a way to be creative on that. It's like, oh, I'm a stage actor, I'm calling it the Dramatic Oil Company. But what's funny is that he had a hard time actually, and this is a true story, he had a hard time trying to actually make it in the oil business.
Don't we all?
And him and his buddies had a idea of, well, since we're having a hard time drilling it, why don't we try to dynamite, our way down to there? And they blew up the entire oil derrick, and that just makes me feel really good inside that someone that killed the greatest president in all of history, Abraham Lincoln, who freed the slaves, the dumbass that fucking shot him, that was like pro-slavery and shit was.
I don't know, Garfield was
just like, yeah, oil, it's flammable. What would be a good idea is to blow it up. To try to get it.
I'm down.
Hey, maybe he'll throw a nuke into a hurricane. In his next life. Oh, wait.
Back to when I was wearing my one scarf.
Hold my beer. I can make this a hell of a lot worse.
Give it to John.
Ah, shit.
Amy, give it to John.
But I'm ending it with that bit because it's like, how the hell do you stop when you say, yeah, I killed communist Russia? Like, how do you end with that?
Give it to John.
Ethiopia had better guns than Italy. Italy just walked right in there like, oh, they're from Africa, they're primitive. Like, we are from Europe, we're fine. And they just go in there and just get absolutely fucking murdered because they didn't realize that,
If that's the case, start calling for me. In Redneckville, Texas. Nobody can spell and nobody can read.
So
including
Pennsylvania.
you. So welcome to Pennsylvania and Texas. You fit right in. Because apparently, most of the time my accent gets mistaken for Texas. And it's like, how? I'm not from Texas. I'm from Oil City, Pennsylvania. How the hell are y'all getting Texas from me? I heard it.
But hey, here's the thing though. What I say about Pennsylvania is that at least we can pronounce the weird names. Mr. here, hey, we were talking about like the weird names like West Middlesex and everything. I'm just gonna have some fun at your expense since you are from Cali.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce that?
Yeah. It's gonna be Hukill.
Yeah, it's Skullkill.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying.
Apparently,
Wait, hold on. You said school kill. No. We don't take kindly to, act of terrorism.
No,
It's
it's different. You get him in
Germany.
I'm Germany so pumped up kicks. I'm sorry.
Germantown.
I mean, I get it. We're kind of a German state. But like, can we not talk about that? I got my Jewish boyfriend, 2 houses away. I don't need to wake up his ancestors. I don't need to relight his impact.
It's cool. My family, it's cool. My family came here way before that. And what's really funny is that I do have family members that are pretty conservative and are all talking about the border and everything. And the funniest thing is that the first Stahlman that came over, there's no documentation of him coming over. It was we have no ship that's from Venus. They think you're fucking with them. And it's just no, it's real. Dude, there's an actual place called Mars, Pennsylvania. There's a place called Venus, Pennsylvania. Fucking Google it. But no, they don't.
And of course, Pennsylvania too.
Yes, and West Middlesex.
Yes, and it's all within a 100-mile radius of each other.
That's because Pennsylvania is for lovers.
Yeah.
And that's where you get Chicockinghill and Pencocke, Pennsylvania. Not pancake, it's Pencocke.
And Germantown.
And Girth. There is a Girth, Pennsylvania. And it's spelled exactly how you think.
Is it a thick town?
And it is! When you look at it, in their freaking geological mapping view, they are one thick town. I need to be in this town castrated. It's like, fuck!
time I ever heard a voice in a video game was with, this is on the NES.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh,
Original,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right? And it was Blades of Steel.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'll whip your ass in that game.
Fucking badass.
All your bases belong to us.
All your bases belong to us. What else can we do? Okay. It's not really that interesting. I stayed up several fucking nights doing all this speed. It's not my fucking thing. But it was my friend's thing, and we were really into these video games that were like these crazy, like, cybertronic racing video games that were really fast and crazy and, like, fucking nuts. And maybe they weren't even that great, but we thought they were. And program, man.